Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark, they're all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we're carrying on with our House Dayne playthrough as Queen Alla, the Red of the Dawn. We do finally have our claim on the Florent lands and the Arbor after forwarding ahead a hell of a long way. Very frustrating how long it was taking in the last episode, and I still had to forward things along slightly to get it done. I have brought a new Master at Arms to court, Sir Elakeen Willows. If you guys want to think of a better name and better sigil for him, then be my guest. That is completely up to you. I would like to land him maybe at some point. He's pretty decent. He's only an incompetent commander, but he's quick, a formidable fighter, a knight, a duelist, diligent, trusting, brave, patient, and chaste. So incredible for a knight. And he is warding Samwell Sand, our oldest of our bastard sons, and Prince Edric of the Dawn, who is our youngest of our trueborn sons. Both to try and make them into, obviously, formidable fighters, to try and make a future Sword of the Morning. He's also, as I said, our Master at Arms, and he is training the children in Starfall. Our oldest son, Prince Franklin, also had a son as well. Oh no, sorry. Prince Arthur, sorry, had a son named Prince Franklin, who's 0 years old, and we've gave him to Sir Edgar Goldengrass, who is also a formidable fighter. So we can always try with our grandchildren if we fail with our children. We're also trying to seduce good old Sir Elakeen Willows to see if we can maybe get a bastard with him, just because he's got some pretty impressive traits. So if we maybe get a bastard with him, he could become a future Sword of the Morning, who knows. We have now moved our diplomat to Stonehelm to try and get a claim on the Swanland, so we can try and get these lower Stormland lands so that we can have all the borders of the Dawn Sea. I don't really know what's going on in the Stormlands at the minute. For some reason, the Teagues have claimed Storm's End and the little bit of land around it. I've got no idea why, and they've moved their capital to there. And the Storm Queen is now ruling from Lonmouth for some strange reason, no idea why. The Vale owns around the Blackwater. I suppose we are getting quite a few years into this playthrough now, and it's just the sort of thing that tends to happen once you get 60, 70 years into a playthrough. So yeah, stuff's starting to go to shit. Seduction in the Wild. I'm attending a festive outing with Sir Elakeen. Unfortunately, half the court is here also. I'm having trouble getting any time alone with my amorous quarry. Seek an ally among his friends. Let's leave him a note to meet him by the stream. I've already tried to flirt with him discreetly and it did not work. Right, let's go to war with House Boa, whoever they are, the new kings of the Reach. I've never seen so many kings in one place, but we will press all our claims. The Dawn is at a state of war. We should send ravens to the Great Lords, rallying them to the Crown's defence. Right, let's call up all of our military strength, see what we've got. We'll call up our fleets as well. We may need those. Right, let's have a look. How many men do we have here? If we can just... Oh, I'm just missing out there. If we get all these men to meet in Old Town, because it's got a big enough supply line. There we go. So we'll get all our Reach forces together. Wow, is that literally all we got from our Stormlander army? Does he still hates us that much, even though we've gave him a lot of stuff? Gave him a lot of vassalage in that. Fair enough, if that's how you want to be about it, Lord Dondarrion. We'll try and make things better at some point if we can. Ah, damn it. Did not see this huge force of Ironborn raiders, but we will get all of our Torrentine and Marcher army, which is here. Actually, we'll leave the Ironwoods. We'll send all this army to Starfall, and then we'll send you two guys to Ironwood, along with you two guys, and then we'll leave the Martell force there, which is absolutely huge. Let's send the ships to Old Town. Oh. Right, let's send these ships to Old Town, please. While everyone else marches into their positions. I didn't have to wait long for Sir Elakeen to show up by the nearby stream. We've spent hours chatting and laughing, and I do believe he is falling for me. I lean in to whisper in his ear, confess my love, make a lewd suggestion, quote love poetry, brush my lips against his ear, and breathe out softly. Let's go for that because we have the seduction trait. That may... Let's see if that does anything. Right, oh. Elakeen backed away from me, blushing and stammering. Something about being sorry before rushing off. The virtue is strong in this one. Right, let's send these 35 ships to Old Town as well. We'll send our Reach army. So are they deciding to stay out of it? I suppose he does hate us, but we'll send our Reach army to the Arbor. And the rest of our men, we will march on the land forces of the Reach. I don't know how many men they've got. They didn't have a lot of men before, did they? So I don't think they're going to have many men now either. Your aunt, Princess Fiona Dayne, has died, and now it falls to you to decide whether to make the funeral a big and special event or just keep it a small private one. She deserves to be honoured with a funeral, but just the Dayne family. She was our mentor, so she has obviously played an important role in the life of Princess Alla. We need a new commander. Let's have a look what we've got. Mace Beesbury, our lover, he's willing to do it, so we'll go for him. Let's get our hosts together. Right, their morale isn't up enough yet to attack the drums. The invitations have been sent to the lords and ladies of the realm to come to the funeral, which is time to prepare the feast and the funeral itself. We gained the fat trade, didn't we? So we'll just spend enough to satisfy everyone's hunger. If we can try and make ourselves not as fat. Oh, have we left some of our ships away? Yes, we have, so let's bring those in. My Master of Whispers, Corwin of Newkeep, has expressed a desire to get married. Marry as you please, good sir. But yeah, if we can send these men, however men we're going to have here, I don't know how many we'll have, but we'll send them over to get the Arbor under siege. All of the guests have arrived at Starfall. It's now time to start the feasting to celebrate the life of Fiona Dayne. Left a ship out. Let's get them in there. Right, how many men are we going to have in Starfall? Quite a few. We might need to send a few more to Old Town because we still don't have a huge amount of men in Old Town just because of the fact that so many of the lords in that area hate our guts. Summer is nearly at an end, and so autumn and the harvest is upon us. The feasting shall celebrate this time with food from throughout the dawn, including boar, goose and berries, salmon and lobster brought to Starfall. As part of this, you must decide how much of the harvest is set aside for the winter, just the usual reserves. Omar Cobb has used his attendance at the feast in Starfall to present a petition for justice before the court. He claims that Gwyneth Blacksand made an attempt on his life. Who even are you, Omar Cobb? The heir to some... she's clearly not guilty. We get on well with it. Sharp pains in your abdomen cause you to clutch your stomach. Well, that's not good. Alright, slow things down. Ronald's educated guesses that you are in the early stages of a for God's sake. Dynastry. It's what I seem to get in all my playthroughs for some reason. Alright, 2,000 men here. How many? Wow, a lot of ships. 213 warships. To draw the illness out of your body, Maester Ronald covered you from head to toe in leeches. I'm not sure that did anything. Brilliant. Right. Let's merge the men in Starfall. What about the men that are on the way to the Ironwood? Not a lot of them. Right. Let's chase down this army in Planky Town. The funeral is done. I'm not going to bother boring you with that again, as we've had to read that funeral page, obviously, a hell of a lot lately, so we'll just skip ahead of it for now. Let's catch that drum army. We should. We get some decent commanders in charge here quickly. Repo, Titus, and Beldacar, just so that we make sure we win this battle in Planky Town. A sudden gurgling and feeling of pressure in your gut is all the warning you have before you are forced to make a dash to the privy, and we've got diarrhea. Lovely. Let's get all our troops stationed quicker. Ronald's educated guesses that you're in the early... Yes, we've already been told this. There we go, we've absolutely crushed that drum army. To treat your abdominal pain, Maester Ronald has had you carry around the bone of a chicken and tied it into a small pouch around your neck. It wards off the bad spirits he told you solemnly. I'm glad I hired. Okay, apparently that's worked. It's a strange remedy, but apparently it's worked, so yeah, why not? Sure. Battle of Planky Town, easy victory. Perfect, they're retreating to their ships now, so we can march this army over to Ironwood, get our marcher army together, and they can march up the Prince's Pass and into the Reach, who don't have a hell of a lot of men anymore. Well, they've got 12,000. Who's got a decent army, considering they've not got that much land anymore. Right, 4,000 men here, merge together, embark the fleet, and let's go and plant that army into the Arbor. And it looks like a huge... one moment you are shivering, the next you are sweating, and overall you feel awful. We've got a fever, so a small host of Reach men are going to dock into the elbow, which seems like a silly idea when we've got 13,000 men here to instantly attack them. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get away in time. Right, let's dock the 4,000 men into the Arbor. Be nice to get the Arbor. We'll have all the Arbor gold and all the Dornish red. We'll have wine coming out our arses. Right, where is that army? Yep, they're making their way there along with them, so we're going to have a huge force there also. Let's get our siege leader in control here. Do we have any other siege leaders? We only need one though, really, don't we? He can just sit there on the harbour on his own. Wow, we're going to need more men there, actually. We're not going to have enough men there, so let's bring the ships over to the elbow and we'll send over some more men once everybody else finally gathers up. My game's lagging a little bit today and I've got no idea why, so I do apologise for that. It doesn't lag normally very much, so I've got no idea what's causing that. There we go, we've crushed that army fairly easily, obviously. Let's split the army in half, and 6,700. Can you embark on the ship, please? And let's take you over to the harbour and dock you with the rest of the men. And then this 6,000 here, can you march to Skyreach along with all these men? So we're going to have a huge force in Skyreach, which we may have to maybe split up again once we start going up the Prince's Pass. We'll find out. Right, let's dock these men in the harbour. There we go. And apparently we're in control of that. No idea why. Why is my game lagging so much? It never lags like this. Right, yeah, get everybody to Skyreach as quickly as possible. The wall is under attack. Are they fighting wildlings again? Yes. We don't really care. Oh, and we're getting very, very poorly now. I hope we're not going to die. We shouldn't really be leading forces, should we? So let's retire to home. As long as you know what your... Master Ron always comes to you and offers treatment for your illness. He explains that there are several different types of treatment he can offer. As long as you know what you're doing. Don't do anything scary or crazy. And we've died. Okay, you have a new heir. If your character dies now, you will play as Prince Franklin of the Dawn, okay? Your mother, Queen Dayne, has died, and now it falls to you to decide whether to make the funeral a big special event or just keep it a small, private one. King Arthur II of the Dawn. My mother deserves to be honoured with a funeral, of course. Just the Dayne family. Queen Alla has taken her last breath at the age of 39. She died attending to chamber business. Few in the realm liked Alla. Few are still dare to admit to it. None in her hearing. Thankfully, the gods have seen fit to take Alla. King Arthur II, seeing the agents of the others around every corner, heretics and heathens alike, should beware of his rule. Long live King Arthur. Okay, so it sounds like we've got a zealot. Yes, we've got a paranoid zealot. He's a skilled fighter at least. But we're not going to be able to make ourselves... Oh, damn it, and we've lost all of our claims. For fuck's sake. Do we still have our claims? We have a weak claim on the Lordship of the Arbor, a weak claim on the Lordship of Brightwater Key, Dunsbridge, and Norcross. So we've still got all our claims. So why has it made us end our war? That's very frustrating. God damn it. So it looks like we're going to have to regroup, send the men home. We've got more men apparently now though, which is interesting. Just stay where you are. Oh, yeah, go there wherever you've got to get to, and you just go there so we can disband you and restart the frickin' war. I'm just going to forward things along whilst I do that, guys. All hail his grace, Arthur of the House Dayne, the second of his name, King of Dawn and the Roynar, Lord of Salt, Sea and Mountain, Lord of Starfall and Protector of the Realm. Something must be done about this. I don't care about dragons. The wars between the great powers of the Dawn have subsided for now. Yes, I know, unfortunately. Right, disband all the fleets, disband everyone. Right, let's get everything back under control. So we've got open council positions. Let's have a look. We need a new hand of the king. We'll go with Yorick Warren, who was before. Master of Laws, Orson of Rainhouse. Master at Arms was obviously Willows. Get him to train the children. Master of Coin, Vayan the Yellow. Master of Whisperers, Corwin of Newkeep. Maester, Rogar, and Septon. Oh, they're both pretty shit, so we'll just go with the top guy. Right, serve the court, perform charity in Old Town, collect taxes in Old Town, fabricate claim on the Swanlands, improve defense, pacify, but no, just oversee the realm for now, and sabotage economy in the Reachlands. We need our minor titles. Most of them are still filled by the looks of it, so that's good. We need a King's Justice. We'll go with you. And that looks like it's it. That's good. My council. We need an advisor. Let's go with Lord Dryland then. Try and get him on side. Prince's Pass. Okay, we will give that to... We've got our son, but we'll give it to Prince Edric of the Dawn. Or then again, he's still being tutored, isn't he? So we probably shouldn't but we can't really keep it because we've already got too many titles. What else do we have? City of Old Town, Castle of Tattershell, Lordship of Old Town. We don't need the City of Old Town. We could give that away to somebody who doesn't really mean anything to us, just some random guy in our court we could give that to, couldn't we? Who's Dane? Your cousin. Let's grant landed title to one of our cousins. Let's give him the Castle of Tattershell, wherever that is. Send. There we go, that puts us back on the right amount for now. Designate traditional heir seat. No, we'll do that with the Prince's Pass. Do it. A special minor title needs to be made. What is it? We need a commander. We'll go with you. Prince's Pass has gone to our son for now, which is good. Let's transfer the vassalage of him to Lord Fowler. Keep him happy. Send. There we go. Right, are our brothers still being educated by Sir Alistair Alec Willows? Yes, he is. And is our bastard brother as well? Yes, he is. Good. So they could still get skilled fighter, which we definitely obviously want. Someone owes us a favour. The council is in discontent, which is not good. We've got many factions that we need to look out for. Let's send a couple of gifts out. Send a gift. Offer a non-aggression pact. Yes, perfect. So Sebastian of Dawn, who are you? We'll send you a little gift. For now, we'll send the Fowlers a gift who seem to hate us, you arseholes. We've got a non-aggression pact with them though, which is good. And the Tarleys want independence. But we'll try and see if we can improve that. Right. Is our army still strong? 17,000 men. So we're going to have to let our army recover now, which is very, very annoying. As we were going to easily beat the Reach. Your wisdom and mercy leisure, I accept the suggestion that Princess Cynthia and Lord Baron get married. So at least we've got a non-aggression pact with you now. We can send you a gift as well. Let's try and get the Dondarians on side now. Anders Warren marries you, please, good sir. Who did he marry? Just some random Dornish woman. Fair enough. Ruler and crowned. Let's... Oh, we can't do that just yet because we're obviously doing a funeral at the minute. What are the Tarleys up to? Who are the Tarleys fighting? Who are you fighting, Lord Tarley? And my game's still lagging. I really apologise for this. Okay, we've got a non-aggression pact with the Martells, which is good. Who are you fighting? Defending against Lord Garth of Somerset in war against the tyranny of Lord Alistair. Okay, let's see if we can calm that down. Can we command to end war? Yes, we can. I'm afraid I cannot end this war. Fair enough. Sir Edric spoke up and told everyone of how great the food at my feast was. I was really glad someone was kind enough to say something nice about the food, given how hard I had worked to ensure that food was the best part of the feast. Thank you, Sir Edric Dane, our uncle, who's a lunatic, but he made us look good, so that's fine. Summer is all nearly at the end. The usual reserve shall suffice. I'm sure that we only did that not that long ago, so that's pretty strange. Right. At least we've got our son. We could arrange a betrothal with him and somebody quite powerful who hates us. Who hates us? Who hates us? What about the Drylands? We've not really done a marriage with those for a while. They don't have any young daughters. What about his son? Ah, his son has a daughter who is 5. Can we arrange a betrothal between her and our half-brother? Which she will actually go for. She will marry our bastard brother, which I wasn't expecting for the daughter of the heir of Hellholt. But fair enough. Lord Fowler, he wanted independence. He's our father-in-law, so why is he so against us? Humphrey Fowler. Let's arrange a betrothal between him, and I'm pretty sure we have a young bastard sister, our half-sister, and he's willing to go for that, which is good. So we'll try and get the Fowlers back on side. What about the Ironwoods? How are things looking with the Ironwoods with their warrior lady? She has no children or anything yet, it's just a husband, but she does have a brother, but he has no children either, so there's nothing we can really do there. Lord of Brimstone gets us a non-aggression pact with them, which is perfect, gets them on side. We've got the Martells. Obviously, we've already got the Fowlers, the Dondarians we've managed to get on side, so that's good. Just the Tarleys, really, now, out of the powerful lords that are left to get on side. He has a son who's 19. Can we arrange a betrothal with him? Do we have anyone? What about if we arrange a marriage with him? Do we have anyone for a marriage? Anyone of the Dane family? No, nobody at all, so we won't be able to do anything there, unfortunately. We'll leave them with their war anyway. We need to let our army recover, which it is. It's getting stronger. Travellers being rumours of fire and blood. I don't care. What about the Reach? How strong is the Reach now? King Paxter, 10,000 men. So we could still probably take him on, but it's a bit of a risk. Let's get ourselves crowned first. Only the High Septon is fit to crown me. That will hopefully give us a lot of prestige and piety and improve people's opinion of us, which will then allow us to go to war again. So annoying that the Queen couldn't hold out until just after death. Edric Uller has died. That wasn't the Lord though, was it? No, that's okay then. My courtier Franklin Warren has expressed a desire to get married. Marry as you please, good sir. And he's married to some blonde Dornish chick. To King Arthur of the Dawn, I shall be glad to recognise your divine right to rule, but first let us celebrate the joyous occasion with a lavish feast. Okay. Now you're a gluttonous. Okay, fair enough, I understand. Sounds fun. I am happy to join you. I will pay, but I want to hear no part. I want to have no part in this. I cannot sully my name with this sacrilegious request. We're going to have to go for it, aren't we, to get him on side. High Septon, the 24th, made a good use of my money. The holy walls of the Vatican, oh interesting, have been filled to the brim with wine and whores. Soon after the start of the celebrations for my upcoming coronation, the crowd of lectures and drunks invited to the party are already debasing themselves in the most abnormal acts imaginable. Wine, I need more wine. We become a drunkard. There's so many pretty faces. We gain the trait Lustful and gain 50 prestige. I will just take another bite of Swan. No, we'll go for the middle one, Lustful. Let's get Lustful. And we've also gained the trait Hedonist as well. The feast has given me much to think about the nature of the gods. I scarcely believe any heavenly reward could match the delights that High Septon the 24th has introduced me to. What a corrupt High Septon. I love him. This guy's awesome. Can we actually declare war on him? Yeah, we can. When my guards come to recover me in the morning, I barely remember anything of what has happened last night. I'm fairly certain to remember, amongst other things, seeing High Septon the 24th crown me on top of a fountain of wine while wearing nothing but his papal tiara. Now onto the official coronation. Now that I've a distinguished member of the faith to officiate my coronation, I must decide how much do I wish to spend for the ceremony. An extravagant ceremony, a dignified ceremony. We'll go with an extravagant one, why not? We've got plenty of money. We want to get people on side. We need an ambition. Build a war chest, make the 8, have a daughter. Let's go for make the 8. I don't think I've done that one before, so let's do it. My prince, I'm afraid I have to decline your invitation. What's a pitter? With a little tash. I don't really like the look of him. I might actually change it. Only a few more days remain before I am crowned king, before the gods and all my subjects. My court is filling with distinguished guests, both vassals and foreign dignitaries, come to bear witness to this fundamental moment of my reign. Such a lavish ceremony is a rare spectacle to behold, even amongst royalty. It will never be soon enough. At least we're going to get crowned. We're pretty shit at everything, aren't we? So let's just try and have some fun with this king. I was surprised tonight when High Septon 24th stated that the period of festivity I have organised is unfit for the severity of the holy charge I am about to receive. He has concluded his scolding by remarking that he has witnessed many impious acts and degenerate behaviour during his visit that have left him shocked and repulsed. Are you for real? You absolute bastard! Clearly he is exaggerating, but I can't believe that. He's like the most unholy Septon ever, and now he's just scolded us for unholy acts. Dear oh dear. Late this evening, as the servants were clearing up our tables, High Septon the 24th decided to talk to me about my new responsibilities. After the coronation, as a king of the faithful to the Seven, I will be sworn to care for the peculiar needs of all my subjects, as well as to stand against the tide of sin and hearsay beseeching our world. Are you for real? Oh dear, this world will never know a more devout king than I. Let us talk about the details of these responsibilities. Gain 2 learning, empty words and nothing more. We lose the trait zealous. Right, we could get 2 learning. We're pretty bad at that, but we could get 75 piety. But considering we're zealous, let's go for the middle one and gain 2 learning, try and improve our stats. We're still a very young king, aren't we? So we could get King Arthur II to actually be quite decent at some point. If we're lucky. Our son. Who's our son being warded by? We need a better educator for him. Oh, we can offer him a non-aggression pact, and then we'll assign a guardian for him after. Archon, Pate, and Binnigan accepted Queen Lana of the Mountains peace offer. Fair enough, whatever. We've already crowned ourselves. Why is it saying that we're uncrowned? Is it not quite finished? Must not quite be finished yet. Ah, here we go. Coronation of King Arthur II. I kneel before the High Septon 24th as a host of lords surround us in complete silence. His Holiness the High Septon blesses me before placing the crown upon my head and proclaiming me King of the Dawn by the graces of gods. Okay, vassal opinion up 10, monthly prestige up 0.25, and 150 prestige on piety. Perfect. Blessing upon you and your house, I, Prince Franklin of the Dawn, accept your proposal for a non-aggression pact. Awesome. I have been corresponding regularly with my sister Alla, and always make sure to see her whenever I get a chance. It's a harsh world and family must stick together. Princess Alla of the Dawn. Oh, what? Princess Alla of the Dawn. Oh yeah, she's married to the Ironwood, isn't she? Yes, okay, so we must be in pretty good terms, which is good. Family first, okay. So our opinion of each other improves. That's perfect. Right, yes, we're going to assign. Who's our guardian for our son? We need someone better. Assign guardian. Where's the other formidable fighter gone? Here he is. Edgar the Paramount Knight. I don't care about dragons. Stop boring me with dragons. 25,000 men now in our army. So our army is improving, which is good. Very good. Someone's died. Don't really care. I really apologise for the bits of lag that are in this video. It just keeps doing it, and I've got no idea. My game literally never, ever lags, so I've got no idea why this has happened. Blessing on you and your house. I gladly accept the guardianship contract between Sir Edgar and Prince Franklin. Good. Awesome. Hopefully we can get him to become a formidable fighter then, especially considering we've also got our Master at Arms, who's a formidable fighter, training the children. Can we send you a gift, or we already don't? No, we haven't. We'll send you a gift. Let's get you on side a little bit more. Probably do with getting some of our other guardian council members on side, actually, if possible. Let's send them all a little gift. We've got plenty of money. We make lots of money, so let's improve these relationships, shall we? Send gift. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Do we really need to get the Septon and that to like us a bit more? I suppose we could. It doesn't cost a lot to do so, does it? So why not? Let's go for it. Send gift. There we go. Perfect. And we've still got plenty of coin to spare. Word of the lavish period of celebration that surrounded my coronation has spread across the realm and beyond. My name will be forever associated with prestige and wealth. Oh wow, wonderful. Gain 200 prestige. Nice. We've got a hell of a lot of prestige now that we can use at some point. We still only have a very weak claim on these lands, so we need to make sure we capture them before we die. How is our brother Prince Edric coming along? Still only a skilled fighter and a squire. Wroth, greedy, proud, not really traits for a sword of the morning. What about our bastard brother Samuel Sand? Poor fighter already at the age of 6, that's not too bad. So maybe we can get him to come into it. I may grant him Old Town as well at some point and make a new Dane family. Let's forward things along, let our army keep recovering so that we can go to war again soon. Don't bother me with such news. 25,000 men, would that be enough considering Highgarden's still doing its independence thing or whatever it's doing? Let's have a look. How many men? 8,000. Do you know what? Let's order him to stand down. My prince, I'm afraid I cannot end this war. Fair enough. Right. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's declare war on House Bowyer. We've got more than enough men that we should be able to bring this war down, so let's do it. They will surely honour their obligations. We should prepare as winter is coming. Should affect the Reachmen more than us, if it affects either of us at all, to be fair. Right. Let's call up our fleets. Let's get all of them to come to Old Town. And now let's call up the military. Let's get up our levies. Let's see what we've got. Okay, at least we actually get some men from the Stormlands now. Awesome. Right. You guys, can you come down to there? Wow, we literally get no men from the Martells at all, though, compared to before. But we'll get all those Dornish men together. We'll get all of the Daneland people together in Starfall. And then, if all our Reachmen come together in Old Town, and we'll let that tick along. But we're going to end today's episode here, guys, so thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. Sorry that it didn't quite go the way we wanted it to in this episode. I was hoping that we'd already have the Reach lands that we wanted by the end of this episode, but it wasn't to be, unfortunately. But we will get them in the next episode. Please don't forget, if you enjoyed, of course, guys, to like, comment down below and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode tomorrow.